Welcome to Spouse Antics. In this episode, we're actually going to leave for street weekend. What a push to get here. There's a full video coming up in the future on how to supercharge your 3UZ. But we ain't got time to edit that because I'm running Muchos behind. We've had all kinds of hold-ups. Street weekend starts tomorrow. We're just doing some test runs on the Volvo. Just some running around. Just put some miles on this clutch I put in, which is horrible at the moment. And I've got a plug issue. I think it started misfiring a little badly. It's also making too much boost. So I'm trying to rectify these issues. So we're going to start by pulling some plugs. Well, I've been thrashing for what feels like a month to get this car finished. The workshop is a bomb site. It is now 3 o'clock. I was supposed to leave around 10 a.m. The car is out of the workshop. It's running pretty good. It's got the new supercharger pulley on it to reduce the boost, which my buddy made me. Thanks, Big Bernie. I'm here with Jay, who I called up at 5:30, 5 o'clock? Whatever time it was. Just about to go home after a long day's work. And we're here with the Volvo. I was literally on my way to street weekend. The trailer was out there. But that clutch is being an absolute shit. It is juddering and bollocks. I've pulled it out and it looks a mess as well. It's only done 100 miles. It's just not happy. Look at it. It's like glazed up. It just was not liking life. So I'm going back to the clutch that was in it. And then we can get on the road and get to street weekend, hopefully before dark.
For the Insta.
Oh, morning world. Let's go racing. We made it street weekend. Absolute miracle. Last night the weather was horrendous. We drove through the rain. Got here super late, like 11ish. After trying to leave at about 10 in the morning. That took 12 hours to get here. Various stops. Anyway, we're just going to the check-in place to get our object and sign our lives away. So let's see what we're gonna get. Right, well, here we are. Everyone's prepping. Everyone's getting ready. All the cars are heading down. That's cool. There's a nice long roof coming up. Let's get these wheels on. We're a bit late to the start line. So, better crack on. Alright, let's go walk the queue. See what we got. We have a... Oh, no need to talk about that. Sweet little truck. End is on that. Nice. anglers. I think I'm going to have one day. Every time I see them, I'm like, that's cool. It's just a cool little look about them.
So yeah, well, it was still good. It was. Yeah, because we want to be the first time you read.
Jack tire on that. Looks nuts. My cup of tea. That thing is bright. One UZ. Turbo 1 UZ. Ooh, now we're talking.
It's a big spinny boy as well.
Yeah, these early engines can take some serious boosts. I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have a proper look around this later.
Super clean.
It's like really similar to mine, isn't it? Except for the brown and gold. I gotta get a picture of those two together.
Yeah.
Because mine from the back doesn't look too bad, obviously.
Yeah, your bonnet's there.
The bonnet is ruined, the sleeper look.
Just rattles some like brown on it.
Have one of these. Still want one of these. I think it's going to start moving in a minute. Then everyone's going to move forward.
Right, it's going to take ages.
Everyone's to get in and start their engines.
Yeah.
She's a beast. She's small.
Is that Yaris?
This is supercharged turbo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Cyclone. They're a factory. I think it's the fastest production car.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be. He's kept it on the wraps. Oh, and here's James's competitor, the VRS.
He's got the rear interior in there, so
It's got what you do with it that counts. This thing's wicked. Love a little snot green.
that's car for me so far.
I think this is Bottle Kieran's. Yeah, it's a car Bottle Kieran races. That's his car, I think. This thing, full carbon front end. Nuts. That not means you go on it, except you got like 6s or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
I didn't see that little truck.
Which one?
Little blue one. That's what you need. You messing about with those. It's literally what you're going to do.
Gear as it is.
You're going to be...
hooked up that much.
Where are we? Oh, there. Fucking hell. Wheel spinning and that side. Oh, who's this ridiculous car with a sexy supercharged pulley packing up? Look at that. It's the best car here.
No, I think this one is.
It's a bit like the other Fabia, but this one doesn't look as nice.
Yeah.
Someone's cut holes in the front of it.
Well, you get my speed tape there.
The point don't even fit.
Yeah.
Speed tape, performance modifications. Well, he's got some. But you needed some slicks. You put slick shopping this afternoon.
I'm shopping for parts.
I like this. It's cool. What's in that? Oh yeah. This is cool. All the long roofs. 3 long roofs. Look at them lined up.
Here's your competition.
Beautiful. Man, that's a haul with a RM606 in it.
He's got wipers on him, so he's got quicker.
This is super cool.
It's not weird wearing at the back.
Holy shizer.
It's still cast alive.
Sick as well. That thing is gorgeous.
Loads of diesels. Shouldn't have entered that class.
Did you actually enter it?
Although she was like, which one? Hey, you passed this diesel. I'm like, well,
That's great. Turbo LS. Yeah, yeah. Nice car. Man, that's going to be running like. Morning, how you doing? Good. Now we're talking. It's gorgeous. The tops, man.
Yeah, well, we used to have a yard just round the corner from this place.
Might be the end of the queue for me. Right, well, we're at the pod. We got in the queue, but we got rained off, which kind of sucks. Sun's come out now as well, ironically, but I think they were worried about getting everyone through. So we are off to Melbourne now. First checkpoint is Skegness. Here's a little map. First checkpoint is Skegness, and then up, over the bridge, and to Melbourne Racetrack. Hopefully, the weather will be more clement tomorrow. We're all packed up. We've got to nip the TPS because James has got a gearbox issue. Hopefully we can fix that en route. Anyway, let's hit the road. Got my palm tree on situ for all the checkpoints, and yeah, man. Let's go. I'm in Skegness. Very colourful. We're just heading up to the pier so that we can take our photo of the checkpoint. Been raining, been sunny. Yeah. Bit of a long drive actually, but looking forward to seeing the sea. Maximum effort. Well, there's some right weird fucking people in Skegness, isn't there?
Oh my god.
Holy.
Well, and yeah.
Skeggy Beach and a pier. It's raining. Here we are at the second checkpoint. Had a little picture on the ramp. The sun is out and it's time for a beer in this nice little pub here. Oh, it's a nice bridge, this one. Look at the view. Wap-a-bow. Well, that is sunset on a long day. Ups and downs. Such a shame about Pod being rained off. But hey ho, fingers crossed for Melbourne tomorrow. We're about 50 minutes out now, so see you on the other side. Well, it's bright and early at Melbourne Racetrack. Bit of rain last night, so I think they're going to start drying the track. It's about 8 in the morning. Today we're going to try and get the jump on. Try and get up in the queue on time. Because yesterday we got pushed back a bit, and if it rains again, we're going to miss out. So we're just getting ready. The Volvo's pretty much all alright. James, on the other hand, going to have a wander around here, is mid-shimming gearboxes. He's got a bit of a shifting issue, so he's just working on that. We went out yesterday to a little specialist and picked up some shims. So fingers crossed that sorts that. So yeah, let's get up to the start line and get ready. here we are, up the top of the track. They're just prepping everything, getting it ready. Cars are all lined up behind me. We've just signed on, got another wristband, and then I think the track is going to open around 9 o'clock, but prepping is already underway. So what are we doing today? It is a 1/8 mile, not a 1/4 mile. I have never done an 1/8 mile, so don't really know how that's going to work out. But put the sticky tyres on, try and help on the 60 foot, and we'll just see what times we get. At least we're here and racing today. James is still fixing his gearbox. The queue bundled in, so I'm going to go and help them out, finish that up while they prep the track, and then let's put a pass down. See you in a bit. Wow, that was good. She pretty much did exactly what I wanted her to do. We feathered off the start line. It hooked. Didn't give it massive beans in first. Just give it a nice rip into second, flat to the floor. Supercharger kicked in pretty hard. Hit the rev limiter pretty quickly, which lost me a bit of time because I was hoping to do the track in 2 gears, but apparently 1/8 mile I need 3 gears. So this time I'll be swapping to 3rd gear around 5-6k, not trying to rev it out to the rev limiter. But yeah, good run, nothing disastrous happened, and it just ran well, so I'm really happy with the fact it just ran. So we got 1 time down here, so just queuing up for a second run. Bit of a big queue because obviously they've got 200 cars to get through, but they're banging through them by the looks of it today, so fingers crossed for second run. See how we get on.
What was your first run?
Don't know, I haven't checked.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
You too. How'd you get on?
9.7.
Clean pass. I'm pretty happy with that. Didn't miss shift, took 3rd gear. God knows what speed over the finish line. I've no idea, I'm paying any attention. I did glance at my boost, which was looking safe at about 6 or 7. So maybe there's a bit of room for the party pulley later on. Maybe wait till we get to Santa Pod for that. All good. 2 pulls, do we try another one? I don't know, let's go find James. Right, catch you in a bit. Huh?
Full send, Matt.
Mark, I'm gonna go film you.
Right back to the field.
full second improvement for reaching the right-hand lane. That's 8.8987 for Andrew. 600 improvement in the right-hand lane. 9.66 Andrew. In the left got slower in the combat. Improves by 5 100s and 7.68 Ray in the right. There and 7.89 down into the 10th. Daniel improves by 2/10. Sorted out, thankfully, and the Volvo is the first one of the day. It's got us on an 8.31 best currently in the rest. Slightly there, up to about 6.26 now, so a 2/10 improvement there.
That's sketchy.
Right, done our 3 runs, picked up our tickets. What did we get? Nothing too amazing, not that I really know much about 8th mile. So best we managed was 8.73 at 90 mile an hour. Look at the dude I ran, he ran a 6.3. He's actually got a YouTube channel, I'll put a link in it. Anyway, that's that. This massive rainstorm is coming. So we need to get the wheels changed, get the trailer on, hit the road, 2 checkpoints, and then off to Santa Pod. Let's go. Here we are, checkpoint 3.
That's that car in there.
Well, it's at this point, it all went P-tong. Threw a load of fault codes and started hailing so bad, and the car was misfiring. So we limped to the checkpoint and decided it was the knock sensors. So we needed to take the supercharger off and splice one knock sensor into the other just to get us going to the next checkpoint, which is Santa Pod. I like it. We broke down in a pretty cool place actually. Not that I've had time to explore it. This is one of our checkpoints. I forget what it's called, I'll show you in a minute. Got lots of very cool cars and lots of very cool stuff everywhere. The Great National Collection, they've got a huge collection of cars. Let's have a little look.
According to this.
Okay, well, we have smashed it back together. Seems to be running all right. We've spliced the two knock sensors together to try and confuse the ECU. So we'll find out how it goes. We'll hit the road. It'll either fail straight away or it'll be all right. Let's get down Santa Pod. Made it. Yeah. And we're back at Santa Pod Raceway. Just cooking some steaks on the old wheel cooking portion of the trailer.
In the morning. I could do that in the fire lane.
All I've got is what's in my glove.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning at Santa Pod Raceway. It thrashed it down with rain last night, but it is clearing up today and looking to be a sunny day, which is good news. They've already dried the track by the sounds of it and they're just blowing it off, ready for today. It's about 7:30, about 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. Everyone's getting prepped up and getting ready to get staged up in the lines. So yeah, fingers crossed we get on the right today, obviously with the supercharge coming off yesterday, and she's also running a little bit flat at 2,500 RPM, so not sure how today can go. If we can at least cut 13.5 where we normally do, I think I'll be happy with that. And if we manage to get to 12s, I'll be elated. Anyway, let's go and get this queue, I suppose. See you in a bit. Walking down the queue this morning, early start. A few cars all lined up. There we are. So we'll go take a look at the start line. Here we are at the start line of Santa Pod Raceway. This is one of Europe's leading drag strips. So yeah, looking forward to today. Car's not running great, but at least we're still in it. A lot of cars have dropped out. We're running 52nd out of 180 cars or something, which I think is pretty good, to be fair. Happy with that. Although it'll all change today. This track's so different than Melbourne, so it'll really string them out, I'm pretty sure. If I can just stay in the top 100, I'd be happy. If you can get in top 50, you get to compete next year. So we'll see. But yeah, they're just prepping the track, and we'll head out.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, Robert. It's got black smoke all out the back.
It's burnout, it's called burnout, yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I can't imagine Leon in an old Volvo estate.
Well,
somehow.
imagine
It's
it.
funny. Yeah.
It's there.
I can, but I've seen him in lots of things.
He always says old cars though.
The good cars, those Volvo estates. They're huge.
Oh dear. That doesn't look good.
What's the black smoke?
chopped an Evo. Evo? I don't know, some Subaru thing. Oh, but it felt quick, so fingers crossed. Maybe it shaved off another couple of milliseconds. Right, let's get back to the pins. Okay, so first run. I absolutely bogged it off the line. Didn't realise how much traction you'd get here. Had it revved about 2.5k, dropped the clutch, and it bogged, boom, and then I picked it up. Managed to run actually I think the fastest fastest the car's ever run, which is a 13.3, which is pretty good. Hop lapped around. The second one, not so good. For some reason, I think it ran a 13.6. And that one I got off the line nicely, but it's pulled a code for MAF airflow meter fault code. Ugh, electrics. So I think I'm just going to unplug the whole ECU, clear all the fault codes, bang it all back together, and just hope that it runs alright. But so yeah, all the supercharge work, and I picked up 0.1 of a second. So yeah, she's not quite right, but she's running. We finished Speed Weekend. We've actually got a ticket, so that's pretty sweet. So yeah, not quite at 12s yet. Am I going to get 12s today? Not feeling very confident anymore. So anyway, we're back up in the lineup. We'll smash out another run. Take it easy. Just queuing up for third pass. Second pass did not go well. Actually ran slower, even though I launched much more controlled. So I unplugged the ECU, wiped all the fault codes, popped it back in. It's still shitting itself because it's missing a gearbox. It needs to go back to the ECU man to get that mapped out. So we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. I'm going to keep an eye on the boost gauge on this run. Maybe we'll put the smaller pulley on. The Elite one, we'll see. Anyway, we're just staging up. About 10 cars back, so see you in a bit.
Spanos with a number of Volvos we got into this weekend. It seems to be the default sleeper of choice, some of those Volvos do. Against Craig Rathway. First, 12.13 at 113 miles an hour, and Leon actually improves as well. Yeah.
Oh, that felt quick, that run, but the last one felt quick. Gabby's texting me, so I don't know what we did there. Come on, baby. Yes! Fucking. Boom.
Yeah, 94 miles an hour, 15.49, and 14.54 in the other lane.
Well, we got one more pass in us. Annoyingly, after that 12.7, I ran a 13 dead. I think it's because the intercooler was getting so hot. In a good way, the car just busted a massive wheelie and slammed on the track and shut the track for half an hour.
Too far. The front wheel folded in when the car landed and he's over by the wall. Hopefully he's left himself enough room to get out.
Now that means my supercharger can cool down. Now I've also got the Elite 80mm pulley. So we may be taking off the 86 and banging that on while we get one more cool run.
Ice cold.
And I think I've got some ice. So we're going to swap this over quick. We're in the pits, bang it on, last hit of the day, go home. That's the plan. It appears to be that time of the day. So we're going from 86 to the late 80. Let's see what it does. Well, I'm lined up next to another Volvo. So Annie's got a 1UZ. I'm lined up next to a 1UZ Volvo. So it's 1UZ Volvo, whilst it's 3UZ Volvo with a 1UZ pickup truck in front of me. It's UZ land. Okay. It shuts at 5. It shut at 5. I was told in the office.
They're doing what they've got, and then it's car and trailer burn out. So no more cars.
Are we still doing trailer burnouts?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Go get my trailer then. So the Volvo picked up and hooked really hard on that last run. My 60 foot was the best it's ever been with that different pulley on. Unfortunately, the revs were just banging up so quick that I messed the gear change, lost a load of time. Literally almost stopped. So, hey, still a good weekend. We got in the 12s, so I'm really happy with that. And the street weekend is a wrap. What a cracking long weekend. I'm absolutely broken. I got 3.5 hour drive at home. But man, epic. Big shout out to all the people that helped me get here. It's alright till you stand still for a second, then you gotta move. You're like, don't stop.
Michael Castle in at number 2, and your winner for 2024 Street Weekend, Rob Carter and his team. Also, if all of Rob Carter's team would like to come over.
Anyway, that's a wrap. I'm done. I'm off home. Put the car away. Don't worry, she'll be back. She'll be running quicker. But for now, I'm absolutely boned. So, peace out. Take it all easy. See you later. Well, that is the end of this video. That was a long drive home. I spent a lot of time in this car. We slept in it. We drove in it. We raced it. We ate in it. And then we slept in it. I think I spent 20 hours a day in this car for the last 4 days at Street Weekend. So just want to round everything up. So how did we do? Well, I came 63rd out of just under 200 cars that started. I think 163 finished, and I came 63rd. So I'm pretty happy with that. I was hoping for top 100. I was really hoping for top 50, because you're getting to go next year. And they changed the rules for next year. Well, we made it all the way back to sunny Dorset. What a weekend. I was absolutely broken. This is a few days later. I was too tired to even film anything. So how do we do? Well, about 200 cars started. About 160 something finished. And I came 63rd. And James came 97th. So we both got in the top 100, which we were pretty happy with, considering we just put our cars together like weeks and days before the event. So we both made our goal in the top 100. And we also both made our PB goals. So I managed to get into the 12s with a 12.7, and he managed to get into the 13s with a 13.9. We both think we've got more out of our cars. They weren't at their best. So there's more to come. He's going to come that down this way, and I think we're going to hit Dakota. I think that's not till October, though. But hey. Also, this car definitely needs an intercooler, but that's for a later date. Big shout out for all of the companies that helped me get that car to that event. Main ones being Elate, who hooked me up with a supercharger manifold. That meant I could supercharge it just before. Phoenix Engine Management, who sorted out the ECU for me a bit last minute, and I was supposed to go back, but I didn't make it. Anyway, that's a whole other story. A big shout out to AL Services, the Land Rover specialist, and Jay for helping me do a clutch as I left. Steve, Scientific Graphics, for doing me some stickers. I mentioned Luca Car Mods, who helped with bits in this when I first built it. Leroy, Atomic Welding, who welded everything up for the adapters and loads of bits for this in that last week before Street Weekend. So yeah, if I've missed anyone, sorry. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've made it this far, miracle. You might as well like and subscribe and put some chat in the bottom. More to come. We're going to put the car back on the rollers. See what the supercharger BHP is. And so that's it for a little bit. Let this car have a little rest while we gather bits to intercool it. So there's another video coming out soon, and that is a detailed video on supercharging your 3Z, sponsored by Elate. That will be coming out probably in about 2 weeks. I actually filmed it before this one, but you know how it was. The pre-Street Weekend panic took over. It was really nice to spend some time with my buddy, doing a bit of racing, doing a bit of catching up, sleeping in our cars, racing in some ropey old cars we built on shoestring budgets. So, but next year, see, there's a slight problem. Next year they've changed the rules. It's going to upset somebody. Who's going to upset? I don't know. Basically, if you got in the top 50, you get to go next year. If you didn't get in the top 50, next year you need to apply. And not everyone's going to get in. But they have not said the criteria. Is it going to be you need a particularly like hot rod type car? Define hot rod. You could say this Volvo is a hot rod because it's an old car with a silly engine. Or is it got to be, you know, a classic hot rod? And modern cars can be allowed. And modern cars that have been heavily modified by... It's really hard to like pick. For me, I think it should be cars that are not standard and someone has put some time and some soul and some love into building, whether it be on a budget of 50, 100 grand or a budget on a guy in his garage spending an entire year just trying to build some bit of junk to go fast, because that's what it's all about, really. I kind of get why maybe production cars, you just buy them and then go and drive it. Yeah, if you're going to knock somebody out, for me, that would be it. It wouldn't necessarily be modern and old, and it'd just be that there's hard work gone into it. So who knows what's going to happen. I'd love to do it again next year, but maybe the Volvo won't get in. Who knows? there we go. But they do need to mention it soon because people, you know, a lot of work and time and effort goes into these things. So people need to know where they stand. I want to know. Otherwise, we might have to go to Sweden and do street week. Anyway, I've been babbling on way too long. If you're still watching this, it's a miracle. Anyway, take it easy. Ciao.